All right, now look, I'm finna tell y'all how to build up the bodies. Now look, you got your physical body, you got your spiritual body, you got your mental body, you got your emotional body, and so you got to think about it like this: we multi-dimensional beings and shit like that. So I'm finna explain to y'all what multi-dimensional beings actually mean, and I'm finna make you express yourself in all the dimensions you can expand yourself in without physical limitations. And look, I'm finna tell y'all how to do this shit now. Tune in now. Now look, you got your physical body. That's this body, and you got your emotional body and all the other bodies I was talking about. Look, that's other shit. I'm finna tell you how to build up the bodies. Now you need these bodies to be built up so you can do certain tasks inside of the physical reality. So you need to go through time and experience and shit like that. But you gotta go. But your time and experience, it shouldn't be on no job. Like your time and your experience that you should be doing and shit, like your time and look, I need y'all to take me serious in this shit. This some real ass shit. Your time and experience that you doing this shit, like that's like when you doing that time and experience, like I just said, you got to put your shit towards yourself. You got to put time and experience towards your own self. You don't put your time and experience towards like all that shit on the outside. Because if you put your time and experience towards all this shit on the outside, it's gonna be like, what's the word I'm trying to say? What's the word? It's gonna be like you doing all this shit, all this work, and you putting your time and experience towards all this other shit on the outside, whether it be school, or trying to go to the job or some shit, and your ass ain't getting no experience, nigga. Your ass, oh, you got to get real life experience. You got to get experience outside of the world so you can build up your bodies and shit. You got to, but in what they try to do is they don't want you to build up your bodies. They want you to stay down here. They don't want you to build up all your other bodies so you can start doing more shit. If they get your ass through your physical body and make you just stay there, they good. So they gonna try to make it what you staying right there, and you not finna build up these bodies. Now look, now when I was growing up, I was never in school like that. Like I was always not going to school, or if I wasn't going to school, I was always out. Like I was never like the type of kid. I was more like a, what's the word? What's the word for the motherfucker who not always in school, like they on the outside? I wasn't sheltered, like I wasn't sheltered, so I was able to like do my own shit. I was always able to do my own shit due to me not being sheltered and shit like that. Now look, me while I was doing my own shit, everybody going to school, everybody getting new iPhones. I couldn't get new iPhones and shit like that. But I was always on the external reality doing shit. Now guess what happened? 4 years later, I built up my body. You see, I built up my body. That's so it's like I'm way more ahead of my time and shit like that, and I can move my body around and talk in ways that they can't even. And I ain't even got no degree or nothing like that. But all my shit, it's real though. And I don't need no degree or nothing like that. I'll just be the professor myself and shit. But look though, what I'm trying to say is that build up my physical body, my external body, and when I moved back to Florida and shit like that, that built up my spiritual body and my mental body and shit like that. Like when I was in North Carolina and shit, I had a good build up physical body, but mentally I was youth mentally, but I was mature within myself. But it's like now I move back, I come to Florida, and it's like a drop down. So it's like the universe dropped me down so I can build up my what I'm trying to say. So I can build up my mental body. So now when I'm building my mental body, it's gonna boost me back up, and you can see success again. See, you see what I'm trying to say? Like, but you gotta build up certain parts of your body. What it be, getting experience in your own life. Experience in your own life. And time outside of way logical programmers and shit. You got to get time on non-logical programs, time outside, time off your phone and shit. You gotta get away from logical shit. When you being too in the more the left brain part, then your ass all in the physical and shit. They got you in the physical. But when you dreaming and shit like that, you're not in the physical as much. You're not physically bound by limitations and shit. That don't even exist. There is no limitations. Then you got to build up your you just the overall message of the video. You got to build up your body and your overall time and experience with yourself and shit like that. And you have to have a good relationship with yourself. And you got to know yourself. If you don't know yourself, you're going to end up being a nobody.